How's it going, guys? It's Deathmark here. Today I'm going to be talking about a rather interesting blog post that's just officially dropped here on Call of Duty's official blog. So this is all going to be about Season 4, what we can expect. The full intel's been revealed. So we're going to be looking at the roadmap, another trailer that's just dropped as of a few moments ago. This is all Season 4 is going to be going live on May 29th at 9 AM Pacific, which is 12 noon on the Eastern, 5 PM in the UK. So that is really interesting. We're going to be looking at the maps, the modes, plus everything else. So make sure you guys stay tuned. If you haven't already, make sure you guys drop a like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. So let's get straight into this here, guys. Now, an unlikely alliance forms as Adler and Stitch join forces to expose the Pantheon modes, reignite rivalries across a revamped downtown in Verdansk, and deploy to Iceland, setting the stage for Stitch's jailbreak and several new MP maps. Give opposing players grief in the competitive zombies mode that's returned for the first time in over 10 years. A new battle pass delivers 100 plus new pieces of content and much more. So let's get straight into this here, guys. Now, for those who don't know, though he once had the chance to end Victor Stitch Kuzmin's reign of terror, Adler spared his nemesis after they met at the culmination of Cold War. Latest intel reveals Kuzmin, or aka Stitch, was later captured and locked up in an Icelandic CIA black site until he might prove useful. Following the events and evidence uncovered by the deceased CIA agent Jason Hudson, that day has come. In an unlikely team-up, Adler and team have broken Stitch out of his confinement, seeking his help to crack the codenames needed to find the Pantheon modes. Now, earlier on today, we actually got a Season 4 intro cutscene. So if you haven't already checked that out, make sure you guys do. I thoroughly recommend checking out that trailer in that video, which I will leave linked at the end of this and annotated in the info card as well as in the description. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at this rather interesting 2-minute long trailer. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are in the comments box down below. And without further ado, guys, let's check this out.
The code names point to Pantheon, but we need someone who can crack them. Time to see an old friend.
All right, Adler. Make me a deal. The New World Order is at hand.
Time to level the playing field.
Them to pieces!
Keep your heads on a gimbal for grief songs. Get them before they get you.
Come on, big fella. Let's paint the town red.
No! Their team is falling apart!
Silence, robot! What now? Time to deal with the devil.
The code names.
So that is really interesting, guys. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of that in the comments box down below. So also we've got this rather interesting roadmap here. So as you guys can see, we've got 3 brand new maps as well as 2 further mid-season maps. One of which you'll actually most likely recognise from previous Call of Duty titles. We've got some rather interesting modes, one of which is a party mode, and I think the other 2 I'm not particularly familiar with, but should be really interesting. We've got a brand new score streak coming. We've got the new zombies mode Grief, which apparently, according to Treyarch's official Twitter account, we are going to be getting a trailer for that tomorrow. So make sure you guys react to this rather interesting poll. Are you Team Richtofen or Team Sam? Let me know in the comments box down below. We also got a new ammo mod called Shatter Blast. That's going to be returning. New Dark Ops challenges. Grim Reaper will also be supported in zombies. New Gobblegums, including Explosive Flourish, Flavour Hex and Rainburbs. Limited time modes, including the Abomination Challenge LTM as part of the mid-season update. Starting Room LTM, another mid-season update. And the King of the Dead event, which is another in-season update. So that's interesting. Warzone, we've got the Overlook in downtown, which is the partially constructed building. I'm pretty sure most of you guys, I don't know if it was in the original downtown of Verdansk. I'll have to try and put my mind back here. But you've got interactable cranes at downtown, there's horizontal zip lines, Clash, Verdansk and LTM. There's also going to be a Havoc Royale, Resurgence Casual and Rank Play Resurgence. Quite a lot of updates here, guys. Hand cannon kill streaks going to be coming. Search and destroy contracts. Door barricade field upgrade. Loot master perk and a care package kill streak. We've also got brand new weapons, attachments, Stitch as an operator, Omen as an operator as part of the Black Cell, and new bundles and new events. So this is going to be a really big video here, guys. Season 4 multiplayer content. So Shutdown, which is a launch map, 6v6, small sized. Before breaking out Stitch, Adler and team first need to cut off the power to the Black Site prison, bringing them to a hydroelectric plant built on the rugged volcanic terrain of Iceland. Fight in and around central building housing the now wrecked turbine, or dive down the sluice into the lake, its waters hooking the plant's south end by the transformers, jump up by the red container to target enemies from far out, or swim back on shore to reach the atrium and parking. Head to the north side in the rugged yard, away from the shoreline and bookended by the pump house and canteen. It's a quick run to the turbine from here, giving you good map coverage down the middle. If things get too hot, you can always drop down the chute and swim your way to safety. So that's interesting. I've also got another map coming soon called Fugitive. Deployed to a secret CIA black site in a remote part of Iceland. Now this is the map that we actually saw during the trailer that we got earlier yesterday. The very location where Stitch has been imprisoned until Adler brings him in as an unlikely ally for an urgent operation. With the power out, Adler and his crew seize the chance to infiltrate the prison, climbing and zipping, they're battling their way through the frozen compound. So that's going to be interesting to take note of. Upon reaching their target, Adler and Stitch strike a deal. Following the jailbreak, the alarms are blaring and warnings of a power failure light up the cell block. So that's going to be interesting. Though the area may appear smaller than expected when first glancing at the minimap, the prison's intricate layout presents multiple levels and shortcuts to the various outside areas, including the checkpoint, courtyard and recreation yard. In the upper cell block, newly opened cells present the danger of ambush. Beyond garden, look for zip lines for quick access to your next target. So that's interesting. I've also got another launch map called Blitz, which is a strike map 6v6 and 2v2. Traffic comes to a halt as Pantheon reinforcements race toward the prison but get ambushed by the rogue team. Leave the road and seek out targets off the rugged terrain above the cliffside, or move inland, ambushing enemies at the waterfall. So that's going to be a really interesting map to take to look forward to. To approach the battle head on, move down the central bridge using the scattered convoy for cover. Jump down from the centre to move underneath the bridge, a great means of pivoting to a new location. Though a small map overall, Blitz long lanes leave room for marksmen to shine. A mid-season map called Eclipse, which is another strike map. Stitch and the team arrive in Avalon, slipping into the shadows of an underground nightclub to discuss business. The neon lights flicker as they form a plan to break the Pantheon codenames, but the meeting is cut short when Pantheon agents storm in. Sure of your best moves on the dance floor, dodging shots and flanking targets down the sides, where seating offers partygoers a chance to rest and order a drink from the bar. Ambush passing enemies from the DJ booth and then break through the broken facades on the walls, escaping into the halls. So that's going to be interesting. And being remastered as part of the mid-season update is Fringe. From Black Ops 3, reimagined for the first time ever in Black Ops 6, attend the grand opening of the Rolling Hills Distillery, established in an idyllic setting with several navigable bar buildings and the surrounding ground. Battle along the main road or dive into the bar for a closer fight. Watch for sharpshooters in the upper barn and along the bridge and relive the thrill of trying to make it out alive with the narrow loading route. So that's going to be really exciting to look forward to. Let me know what you guys' recent opinions are of that. Multiplayer modes, Team Elimination coming to launch. In this twist on Kill Confirmed, 2 teams are given a limited amount of lives each round as they fight to be the last surviving team. Players drop a dog tag on death, and that can be picked up by the enemy to confirm the kill or by a teammate to deny it. Survive longer than the other team and or hold the most remaining lives when the timer ends to win the round. Balance aggression and defense to seek out enemy dog tags while preserving your own life. Dig in with your teammates to counter enemy attacks and then ask for cover while you collect the droppings. So I think it's kind of like that mode from, was it MW3, where I think you had like 30 lives each, and every time an enemy picks up like a dog tag or confirms the kill, so to speak, then you're forced to basically respawn, but you lose a life in doing so. So that's going to be interesting. To let me know what you guys' views and thoughts are. Party mode 1 in the chamber is going to be returning as part of the mid-season update. I'm pretty sure everyone knows how that works by now. So that's going to be interesting there. Party ops mid-season. Get the party started with a new LTM arriving later in the season. Compete in a randomized set of party-themed mini-games. The player with the highest score at the end of each wins it all. So does this mean that we could potentially be seeing maybe like wager matches potentially returning from BO1? Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of that. Grim Reaper in-season update. It's going to be most likely during Reloaded. Score 725 is required to actually earn that weapon during your match. Powerful semi-automatic launcher that can fire up to 4 rockets in one load, so that's pretty cool. Multiplayer rank play, we've got some new rewards there for those who still play ranked, so that is pretty cool to say the least. Pro reissue MS85 weapon blueprint, which is this one in the top right hand corner there. I like the wolf design, to be quite honest with you, but let me know what you guys' views and thoughts are there. Grief coming to zombies. Now, 4v4 competitive mode where 2 teams outwit and outlast each other. Capture zones to debuff enemies, no damage against other players, but respawns every 3rd round. It's going to be playable on Liberty Falls, Terminus, Citadel Demore, The Tomb, and Shattered Vale. Restricted are Wonder Weapons, Gobblegums, Exit Strategy, Idolize, Wonderbar, Timeout, and Flavor Hex, which is Season 4 Gobblegum. Not seen since Black Ops 2, Grief returns as zombies. This fan favourite mod pits 2 teams of 4 against each other, with both sides vying to out-survive the other. As the battle lines are drawn between Sam and Director Richtofen, each team pledges their support to one of these rivals at the start of a match, subsequently receiving handler comms support from one of them throughout this ensuing chaos. Indirect PvP combat. The action is almost immediate as most teams drop into either side of the same grief arena with the chosen zombies map. An indirect PvP combat comes into effect. The 2 teams of 4 players can't outright kill members of the enemy team, but can interact with them body blocking or slowing them by using melee, bullet-based weapons or projectiles. So that is really interesting. I don't know if I'm going to end up playing this, but we'll have to wait and see. The action is constant and can get incredibly chaotic during part of your proximity to your opponents and the hordes of undead approaching on your team. Thanks to the arena being a subsection of the main zombies map, these are known as grief arenas. Within the grief arena are a variety of features, so an open environment, critical doors have already been opened and the power already been turned on. All of the door buys are inactive, so that's interesting. Player respawning, any team members that are downed, provided one or more of their team are still alive, can be revived at any time, though rival teams, undead enemies and shock charges can hamper this action. So that is interesting. Join in progress. Player not in the game can join up until round 10 has been completed. There's a small grace period to orient themselves before they're swamped by zombies. So that's interesting. Rounds progress faster than usual, and the amount of zombies per round has been increased to account for 8 players. So that's going to be a lot tougher than it is for typical squads. Plan A, survive. Plan B, capture zones. So it depends on how well you can cooperate with your team. Keeping your team outright and focused on undead slaying for longer than your rivals is main plan in this mode. So that's interesting. Capture zones appear at regular intervals throughout the match, and so after stepping through the glowing perimeter, you and your team can secure the zone by staying inside of it and dispatching zombies. Beckon your crew into a zone to quicken the zombie slaying, and once your kill count meets the requirement, a grief is triggered on the opposition. Note that if neither team reaches this requirement within the countdown, the grief is applied to both teams. So, grief is a temporary debuff, penalty, or negative gameplay mechanic that you can inflict on your rival team in a capture zone. This can be a weapon nerf. The affected players inflict considerably reduced damage to zombie enemies. Ammo drain. All ammo-based weapons, including those stored, receive an ammo drain, with bullets or shells being removed constantly while the grief is active. Zombie ambush. A lead zombie is summoned and it slowly focuses killing power on the enemy team until either the elite or the team are defeated or the time runs out. Weapon carousel. The rifles players are randomly swapped every few seconds. This grief reduces and frozen. This grief reduces the enemy player's movement along with frost and ice coating their characters. So that is really interesting. So there's multiple potential grief arenas. So if you want to take a screenshot of this part, I would thoroughly recommend doing so. So we've got loads upon loads of new challenges and LTMs. So there's going to be Dark Ops challenges. So a new set of hidden calling cards and bounties amounts of XP. A new starting room LTM. So I'm guessing inspired by the room in the Moon Zombies map. Dropping with you up to 3 VR zombies crew into a more straightforward but challenging experience when you're locked into the first zone of the map. So you're basically stuck in the spawn room. Abomination challenge. Enter a warp version of Liberty Falls during this new mid-season event and hunt down an ultra-powered abomination. Perhaps it's wise to bring backup. So very, very interesting. Shatter Blast is going to be coming, which deal explosive damage. It also comes with various different major augments, including Big Game, Blast Chain, Blast Repair, minor augments, Blast Zone, Blast Boost, Blast Wave. You can see the descriptions there if you need them. New Gobblegums, Explosive Flourish, which is reloading your weapon, creates an explosion around you. Gobblegum lasts 2 minutes. Flavor Hex activates a random Ultra Gobblegum, and Rainburbs, zombies killed belch sparkly rainbow bubbles and last 3 minutes. Interesting. Grim Reaper from Killstreak from MP will also be making its way into this mod as well as it will be in Warzone, of course. It's 2,000 salvage required for that. Very, very interesting. Warzone. The Overlook for downtown. Look up and look out. Dominate falls with a gigantic new skyscraper point of interest available to operators within the vicinity of downtown. The old tenement blocks Burgertown and SKN Com Tower have been demolished, and construction crews are finalising a sprawling skyscraper that dominates the landscape. So that got a recon tour. So this is what you'll see in game. So as you guys can see, the SKN Tower, the bank. Is it the SKN Tower, the bank, and something else? Say Burgertown, SKN Com Tower, and something else. I'm pretty sure it is. So it's most likely going to be this building, that building, and maybe the building behind it. I can't quite identify that yet, but very, very interesting. I'm keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions are of this in the comments box down below. There will be perimeter security checkpoints apparently, so that's going to be a rather interesting update. The Overlook, so you can use the cranes to get up there as well as an alternative way of getting up to the top. There's also ascenders and zip lines they can take from A to B. So very, very interested to hear what you guys' views and opinions are of this in the comments box down below. We've got loads of these are all locations of where you can use the zip line mechanism. So that's how you can get up to the roof, if that makes sense. Very intrigued to hear what you guys' views and opinions are. You can also use the elevator shaft to get up from the inside. Known by some locals as the Cyclops Tower, due to this large central upper opening, you can fly a helicopter through it. The sky deck features a small glass pyramid, some windswept seating, and infiltration to the floors above. Overlook Penthouse. So this is more or less on the top floor. So you got like a pool table. You got a really cool looking chandelier. Very, very interesting there. And then you got the actual rooftops as well. So it's fairly open plan when you go onto the roof. This includes a secure. Depending on which of the tower's corners you're fighting through, this offers another 5 floors to investigate, including rooms that are fully furnished. These include a security and server room, a 2-floor penthouse level with opulent bedroom, kitchen and games area, and that's before the more perturbed of operators learn the secrets of the blank redacted room. Season 4 modes. So Clash LTM coming to launch. 52v52 15-minute match with 104 players. So it's basically 52v52 team deathmatch in Warzone. So that's going to be interesting. Takes inspiration from the original Rumble mode. So Clash is going to be coming back, and it's going to be bigger than ever apparently. So it's team deathmatch and domination on a massive scale. That's what basically more or less what that mode is. 1 point for every elimination, 2 points for enemy elimination with a double down power up, 5 points for contract completed, 10 points for capturing a domination point or flag, 10 points for capturing a bonus crate or a cash crate. Clash available locations are Quarry, Boneyard, Farmland and Promenade East. Available vehicles will be a heli, cargo truck, LTV and a Polaris. Available contracts will have Scavenger, Search and Destroy and Recon. So, Search and Destroy contracts, everything you must go with this new contract where one team plants a bomb in the buy station and on detonation they can earn impressive rarity weapons and items from the buy station's inventory. The other teams can defuse the bomb to earn a fire sale from a major discount from buy stations. So that is really interesting. You can get several in-match events to occur during Clash. They're timed throughout the match rather than related to the circle collapse, which include domination points, bonus point crates, Clash fire sale, Clash crates and power surge. Very, very interesting stuff there, guys. So I'm keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions are of that. There's going to be updates to the actual buy stations in Clash in terms of how much kill streaks cost. Havoc Royale, LTM, 44 players, playable in quads, 15-minute matches. It's basically Warzone with modifiers associated with it, so that's going to be really interesting. Also, Resurgence Casual is basically a casual version of Resurgence, basically, with players and bots. So you can drop into Rebirth Island to play that mode. There will all be a ranked player battle royale, which is coming during the launch window as well, with various different rewards associated with that. There's also going to be an LR 7.62 weapon blueprint, which is this one up the top here. Very, very interesting, guys. Ranked player resurgence mid-season coming for trios and Rebirth Island. Very, very interesting there. Clash mode features expansion. That's going to be part of. That's more or less what I said earlier with the hand cannon care package, door barricade, Polaris Sportsman XP 1000, killstreak care package, loot master. Allows you to maximise your scavenging potential and gear up faster by increasing the amount of loot you find while opening cache. So that's interesting. The new vehicle, presumably this is, allowing you to hit the Verdansk core trails in comfort with legendary suspension, great clearance and traction. Very, very interesting here, guys. Weapons, got the LC-10 coming to launch as an SMG, Battle Pass page 3. 38 levels, max size of 34. Very, very full auto SMG, excellent accuracy and range, moderate rate of fire, average ability and very slow handling for its class. The Fafar is coming to launch in Battle Pass page 6, page 11 HVT tier as a blueprint, with 42 levels within it, 30 mag size in a round, full auto AR, very high rate of fire and excellent close quarters battling power, but slower handling and mobility. The SX Model 07 marksman rifle. Lever action marksman rifle, high damage potential, balanced by slower rate of fire and handling. And the Olympia special weapon, which is going to be part of an event. A double barrel shotgun, very high damage and respectable range, but requires frequent reloading. Pickaxe is coming in as a melee weapon, again as part of an event. One hit kill, medium attack speed and short range. So that's going to be really interesting. There's also going to be special weapon attachments, including a G-grip, Strider .223 round burst mod. So that's going to be interesting there. SVD full auto mod, so we can turn the SVD into a semi-auto to full auto. TR2 CQB auto conversions, so you can turn a TR2 marksman into a close quarters battle, so I'm assuming it has the same effects as an SMG. I've also got a look at the Season 4 Battle Pass skins there, so we've got a couple for Adler, we've got a few for Stitch as well, so these look pretty cool. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of these in the comments box down below. So we've got Truth Chaser Black Cell for Adler, Supermax and Supermax Black Cell, as well as Yard Dog and Yard Dog Black Cell, all for Stitch. So that's interesting. I've also got Black Cell offerings, which is this pretty cool looking skin, to be quite honest with you, but keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions are of that. Operators, got a look at Omen, which is this pretty cool looking skin, to be quite honest with you. So he's going to be coming as part of the Black Cell Instant Reward. Stitch obviously has multiple skins associated with him. there's also going to be a ballerina skin for Eve Macaro. So that's going to be interesting. Apparently she's part of the John Wick series. Season 4 events, we've got one called Ballerina, which is going to be going from June 5th to June 12th, which includes 10 rewards and 1 Black Cell reward. That's going to be interesting. So that's going to be a John Wick themed event. Rivals from June 12th to June 26th is when Stitch brings his code cracking expertise to help uncover the real names of the final Pantheon moles in the CIA. So that's going to be interesting to look forward to. King of the Dead from June 26th to July the 3rd, and Master of Grief from July 10th to 17th. Eliminate zombies in any zombie mode to earn points to climb the leaderboard, and collect essence in Grief to earn points to climb the leaderboard. So quite interesting stuff here, guys. Keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions are of this in the comments box down below. Keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions are. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so there's an upload, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace out.